On sour cream walls, donations, Shakespeare's head, cloudless at dawn, civilized dome riding all cities, belled, flowery Tyrolese valleys, open-handed map, awarding the world its world, and yet for these children, these windows, not this map, their world, where all their future is painted with a fog, a narrow street sealed in with a lead sky, far, far from rivers, capes, and stars of words. Now the poet moves on from the physical condition of the children to the physical condition of the classroom. The classroom walls are sour, unpleasant color, displastered, and they are having the portrait of Shakespeare, a portrait of Tyrolese Valley with tall buildings decorated with bells and flowers, and the open-handed map awarding the world its map. The map of the world is also there on the wall, but this map has been prepared by the powerful people who try to impose their world on the world of these children. Actually, the world which is shown to these children is completely unable of their out of their understanding. They are not able to identify their world with the world that is shown to them through the portrait of Shakespeare or through the landscapes, beautiful landscapes of tall buildings of the city or the map. Where all their these windows, not this map, their world where all their future is painted with the fog. The world, the real world of these children is awaiting for them outside the window, but they are not able to see it because the window panes are covered with fog. Fog is the symbol of uncertainty. It symbolizes that the life of these children is full of hopelessness. The uncertainty, they are not sure what is going to happen to them in future. A narrow street sealed in with a lead sky, far, far from rivers, capes, and stars of words. Mind it, stars of words. All the attractive, beautiful things which are promised to these children through the books only, through the theories only. They have only heard and read about the beautiful, glamorous things outside available in the world. Right, but when they go out in the street in which they are living, it's like a lead sky which cannot be penetrated, which ends on the hopelessness. They don't have any future for don't have any hope for the future. Now let's discuss some word meanings. Sour means unpleasant, donations means subscription, gifts, donations. Dawn means the time of early morning. Open-handed means why the burns in power. Awarding means presenting, offering. Fog means mist. Sealed means closed. Lead means impenetrable, which cannot be seen through. The map on the walls proclaims the limitless world, but the world of these children is very limited. The map offers a lot of attractive world to them, but this is not available for the children of the slum. They are caught in a web of poverty and suffer from lack of social will from the authorities concerned. The people who are responsible for the betterment of upliftment of this section of the society is least concerned about them. It is unfair and even cruel to show them something so beautiful only to snatch away. These children are shown the beautiful things available in the world, but they are not available to them. So this is something very cruel. Their future is quite uncertain, like the fog on the window panes that I earlier told you, that their future is full of uncertainty. Now the questions. Why are the walls of the classroom described as being sour cream? Because they are displastered. Maybe they have not been painted for long. Nobody takes care what kind of environment is there available for the children in the classroom. What does the map on the wall seem to proclaim? They proclaim that there is a vast, beautiful world available outside there, but which is actually not available for the children. How is the world of outside different from that of poor children of a slum school? The children who are living in a slum, they live in a very untidy and unkempt surrounding, which is not reflected in the windows or the maps or the portraits that have been shown to them in the classroom. Describe the world of children shown in this stanza. It is It starts from the classroom. On the windows there is fog, means they are not able to see the brighter things in the life because of the fog on the windows. And if they move themselves and they try to go in the outside world, they have to surround the dirty lanes which are closed on them, means no opportunities are available for them for future. So their life is full of darkness and hopelessness. So now let's move on with the third one. Surely Shakespeare is wicked, the map a bad example, with ships and sun and love tempting to steam, for lives that slyly turn in their cramped holes from fog to endless night. On their slag heap these children wear skins peeped through by bones and spectacles of steel, with mended glass like bottle bits on stones. All of their time and space are foggy slum, so blot their maps with slums as big as doom. As I told you in the explanation of the second stanza, that the physical environment of the classroom is not very good. The room has displastered walls. It is very unpleasant, but there are portrait of Shakespeare, the landscapes of beautiful Tyrolese Valley, and a beautiful map of the place. But the opinion of the poet is, surely Shakespeare is wicked. Though Shakespeare is a great playwright, but for these students he is completely irrelevant. Why? Because Shakespeare has always written about kings, princes, and royal life, which is completely irrelevant for these children. The map is a bad example because the world that is shown to these students through the maps is completely unidentified by these students. On the other hand, the temptations which these things are offering these students, they are tempting them to commit a crime. The reality is that lives that sly turn in their cramped holes. Their life is like a cramped hole. It is very congested, it is very limited, it is completely devoid of basic amenities. They have no proper food, they have no medical facilities, they have no job opportunities or quality education. So what is for them in the store? Their life is limited from fog to endless night. This phrase is very important because fog is the symbol of uncertainty and endless night is the symbol of hopelessness. This phrase signifies that the life of the children are filled with hopelessness and uncertainty. On their slag heap, these children wear skins peeped through by bones and spectacles of steels. Now he goes on to describe the physical condition of this environment. The surrounding in which these children are living, it is like garbage dumps. These children are so undernourished, they are so weak that their skins are reflecting their bones, and spectacles of steel with mended glass. They have their eyesight and vision is very poor. They are wearing glasses, but the glasses are broken. Of their time and space are foggy slum. Their time and their space are full of slum. Students have poor eyesight. They are wearing spectacles, but the glasses of their spectacles are broken like bottle bits that has been thrown on the stones. All of their time and space are foggy slum. The slum in which they are living, it is full of fog. So blot their maps with slums as big as doom. Maybe this is the reason that cartographers have not presented their slum area in the maps, because they did not wanted to blemish the beauty of their maps. दुनिया में जितनी भी कीमती चीज़ें जो इन गरीबों को दिखाई जा रही हैं, जो ब्यूटी है मैप्स की जो इन्हें दिखाई जा रही है, ये उनके लिए एक टेम्पटेशन है जो उन्हें उस दुनिया की ओर आकर्षित कर रही है, और इसका परिणाम ये भी हो सकता है कि वो उसे करने के लिए कोई क्राइम करे. तो एक तरीके से शेक्सपियर जो है वो विक्ड है, और मैप जो है वो बेड एग्जाम्पल है, क्योंकि ये बच्चे जो दुनिया देख रहे हैं वो इन बच्चों के लिए है ही नहीं. इसीलिए हो सकता है कि मैप्स बनाते समय उनकी गंदी दुनिया को वहाँ दिखाया ही नहीं गया है ताकि उनकी ब्यूटी जो है वो खराब ना हो जाए. सो लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द वर्ड मीनिंग्स. विक्ड मीन्स नॉट नोबल और मीन. tempting means enticing. Slyly means secretly. Blot means blemish. Cramped means narrow. slag means garbage, and doom means hell. Now we can understand the explanation better with the help of the following points. The children are emaciated, unkempt, thin, hungry, weak and bony. Distracted and exhausted, they live in a perpetual haze of gloom and hopelessness. As long as they remain hopeless, all their efforts result into failure. The situation of hopelessness increases. Leaving them confused, lost and groping in a deceptive haze is an act of callousness. We continue to offer them the people who are powerful, the people who are responsible for the betterment of the children. They continue to claim that they are trying hard to make their lives better, but they result in utter failure. This is a kind of deception. So this is an act of callousness and irresponsibility on the part of the concerned. Now, 1 marks question from the stranger. Why has Shakespeare been described as wicked? What effect does he have on children? So, I have already discussed the answer of this question. Shakespeare has been described as wicked because all the lives of kings, princes and knights that have been described in the works of Shakespeare is completely irrelevant for the lives of these children who are living hell-like situation. How does the poet describe the miserable world of these children? He describes the miserable life of the children, saying that they are living on the garbage dumps. Explain from fog to endless night. From fog to endless night means that the life of these children is full of hopelessness and uncertainty. What does the reference to slag heap mean? What does it indicate about the life of children? The reference to slag heap means that the condition in which they are living, it's like hell. What does it indicate about the life of the children? That they are completely devoid of the basic amenities. Now let's move on to the last and final stanza of the poem. Unless governor inspector visitor, this map becomes their windows, and these windows that shut upon their lives like catacombs. Break or break open till they break the town, and show the children to green fields and make their world run azure on gold sands, and let their tongues run naked into books, the white and green leaves open. History theirs whose language is the sun. So here now the poet expresses his expectations from the people who are in power, what they can do for the betterment of the children. These people will have to change their way of perception, and they will have to identify and realize the basic problems of these children. That shut upon their lives like catacombs. They will have to understand the severity of the situations in which these children are living. Break or break open till they break the town. Then what is the way to get them separated from these situations? To give them a freedom, to give them a liberty, that they should break the bondages of poverty that have been imposed on them, and show the children to green fields and make their world run azure on gold sands. And the children should be given an opportunity to take them into the real beautiful world that is out there, that is spread in the beyond the boundary of the schools, and let their tongues run naked into books, and white and green leaves open. It means that children should be given a freedom of expression. They should be given an liberty to explore the world in the natural way it is. History theirs whose language is the sun. They need to be empowered. They should be made with so much vigor and energy as has the sun. Only then they can improve their condition and their situations. Now let's move on to the word meanings. Windows means the medium. Catacombs are underground gallery beside grave. Show means expose. Azure is sky blue. Naked means freely, without pressure. Sun means symbol of warmth and strength. Now the value points related to the last stanza. Inspector, visitors and the governors have a moral responsibility to tear down the barriers. Only these are the people who can take desirable steps and bridge the gap between the privileged ones and the underprivileged sections of the society. They need to be unshackled from their bonds of poverty. They should be provided basic amenities. They should be provided quality education and better opportunities so that they can empower themselves in their lives. They should be exposed to the reality beauty and the wonderful world of letters. Whatever is written in the books is less important in comparison to the world that is there with the true colors. They should be given appropriate opportunities to explore the world. Now the 1 marks questions. Who have the responsibility to change the world of poor children? The powerful people like governor, inspectors and visitors. According to the poet, what is required for the upliftment of these children? They should be given equal opportunities, better education, better facilities, basic amenities and a special kind of freedom. What is the plea of the poet for these children? They should be empowered so that they themselves can take desirable steps to get themselves strengthened and liberated from the bondages of poverty. How can the lives of their children be changed? The people who are responsible for their upliftment, they should try to bridge the gap between the privileged and the underprivileged sections of the society. So these were the question, and now children, this is the assignment for you. These are the 2 marks question which you are supposed to get asked in the exams. In the comments I will leave the poetic devices for you. You can go there, read them out and get benefited. Thank you everyone. Thank you.